Hey, what is going on, Guardians? Nem with Planet Destiny here. And it's Friday, which means that Xur is back in the world of Destiny, and as you can see, he's going to be located here today in the tower hangar. So let's go ahead and make our way down to our favorite exotic vendor and see what goodies he has for sale this week. Hopefully you guys have had chance to go and get your Outbreak perfected. By the way, it's a fantastic throwback mission and incredibly difficult. I think it's probably the most difficult activity in the game right now in terms of power level. But anyways, besides the point, enough with the small talk. Let's see what Xur has in store. Alright, so unfortunately it looks like Xur is not selling anything new this week. Starting off, we have the Colony Grenade Launcher, Young Ahamkara Spine for the Hunters, Mask of the Quiet One for the Titans, and Eye of Another World for the Warlocks. Starting off with the Grenade Launcher, the Colony, and its insectoid robot grenades. This weapon's grenades are insectoid robots that chase targets and explode close to them. Following that, we have Serve the Colony trait, which is basically auto reload holster or whatever that perk is called. Insectoid robots grenade quickly repopulate the magazine from reserves while the colony is unequipped. Following that, with the Young Ahamkara Spine for the Hunters, we have Wish Dragon Teeth, increases Tripmine Grenade duration and blast radius. Ability damage grants Tripmine Grenade energy back. As far as for rolls, it's the same ones as usual since there still doesn't have random rolls. Fusion Rifle and Hand Cannon Loader with Sniper Rifle Scavenger and Machine Gun Scavenger. Now the Young Ahamkara Spine doesn't see too much use. I actually think these are one of the exotics that could possibly get reworked. Basically they turns the trip mines into a little tankier, a little bit beefier. They're harder to kill, but I really want to see this enhanced. Basically, I want to see it reworked because it doesn't get enough love and they look pretty rad. Following for the Titans, we have Mask of the Quiet One with its Dreaded Visage intrinsic perk. Grants ability energy when you're damaged. When critically wounded, regain maximum health on kills. Now this actually sounds really good. I haven't really played with it since year one, honestly, so I'm gonna have to give this another shot. I can't speak too much on it just because, again, I haven't really taken it out to use in a really long time. So as far as getting your health back, I'm not entirely sure how much of it actually gives you back. Now finally, for the Warlocks, we have the Eye of Another World. With its Cerebral Uplink intrinsic perk, highlights priority targets and improves the regeneration speed of your grenade, melee, and rift abilities. This was pretty useful at a good time in Destiny 1 Vanilla when the recharges were a little bit on the slower side. Doesn't get nearly as much as use lately. I would say if you don't have this, it's a pass. You really don't need this, so I would recommend just not picking. Honestly, most of these are going to be in your inventory already, but if you're a new player, I would recommend picking them up if you have enough legendary shards and before you buy your Faded Engram. Otherwise, not an impressive week for Xur. As far as consumables, we have the 5 of Swords that gives you additional modifiers for the Nightfall Strikes to get the 100k score. And finally, we have an updated Invitation of the Nine. So hopefully you guys managed to complete the tower before today. Otherwise, Xur is not going to have an invitation for you, and you're going to have to wait another week in order to get the Hanged Man. So for this, we need to collect metaphysical samples from defeated combatants in the Dreaming City. Complete the Strike the Corrupted. So we have Hive, Scorn, and Taken samples. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this might take a bit to complete. I can't remember exactly. I think there's Hive in a separate instance of in a separate location of the Dreaming City, so you might be able to do this without having to waiting too much. Taken are all over the place. Simply complete the Corrupted and you should be able to get the Taken kills, but I will be working on this on a separate video. But yeah, that's gonna be it, Guardians. Not an impressive selection for our buddy Xur here. As you can see, my attire is a little bit different from normal, kind of celebrating the Outbreak Prime being out. And yeah, anyways, Guardians, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.